Gordon Harris.
Hey, Carrie.
Ipswich town historian.
That's so they say.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So we are here to talk about one component of Ipswich Illumination 2025, specifically activities that are going to happen at the Ipswich Museum campus on Sunday, October 19th.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Ipswich Illumination, the revolution continues.
I like it.
So we're inspired by the fact that we are in this year celebrating the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution.
Right.
Yes. And so, what?
We have a lot of Ipswich history
We do.
that relates to the revolution, some of it many years earlier. So we're bringing a lot of that forward as part of this program on the 19th.
Great. So we're starting with a reprise of Within These Walls.
Yes.
Living history theatrical production written by J.T. Turner.
And it's good.
Yes, it's good.
It's very good.
Perhaps you've seen it, but know that new characters are going to be introduced this time.
Yeah, because we are always discovering new history.
Yes. So the Smithsonian has done research and has told us that in addition to the people that we know from the play from years past, there was a certain young Chance Bradstreet.
That's right.
14 years old.
Right.
Tell us.
We didn't have the story of slavery in this story. Neither did the Smithsonian until we discovered that this young man was enslaved in that household of Abraham Dodge.
Interestingly, we know Abraham Dodge hitherto to have been a Revolutionary War
captain.
Thank you.
That's right.
Yes.
And interestingly enough, he also had a black soldier, but he also had a young man who was still enslaved in his own home.
So complicated.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, wow.
It is.
And we thought we were living in complicated times. Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be very wonderful to meet these other neighbors and friends from whom we are separated at time.
Yeah.
Okay, so people are there. That's going to be at the Herd House.
That's right.
And
the museum, that's right.
We carry our chairs across the street because...
I guess so. Is that where the kazoos come in?
Oh my goodness, Rebel Kazoo, you can join. Okay, so we have on Spotify, and we'll put the link out there, a list of 5 tunes from the Revolutionary era. You'll recognize them when Johnny comes marching home.
Yes.
This and that kind of
Yankee
thing.
Doodle.
Yankee Doodle, thank you. So what we want all the people who want to be a part of Rebel Kazoo is to learn to hum these songs to yourself. And then on Sunday, October 19th, come to Ipswich Illumination, the Revolution continues, and we will give you your very own either gold or silver keepsake kazoo. And on cue...
and this takes us right over to the Whipple House, where
you.
3 nice, really great vignettes are going to happen.
Tell us more.
Well, so, of course, we have Mr. John Whipple, and Captain Whipple was the owner of the Whipple House, and the Reverend John Wise from Chabaco, which is the town of Essex, really an important man in Ipswich and even national history, who was the first person to really basically formulate the idea of that no taxation without representation. And Ipswich led the way in that revolt way back in 1687.
We will be coining that phrase.
That's right.
With the help of the Institution for Savings.
Yeah.
We will be pressing beautiful coins, metal coins, out with Arthur Wesley Dow's town seal, and on it reads "Birthplace of American Revolution."
Yeah.
So we're going to learn exactly why and how and wherefore.
And this is
Ipswich
not just something
lays
local.
claim,
This is something that's known. It's been known for a long time nationally, and we're proclaiming it.
So exciting.
Then something else happens.
Tell me.
Jenny Slew, the woman who was the first woman, actually the first enslaved black person to sue for her own freedom, and she won the case.
Brilliant.
Right here in Ipswich.
Yes.
She makes an appearance.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Jenny Slew.
Jenny Slew.
Played by none other than Wangari Fahari.
Yeah, and she is awesome.
Very powerful. So,
Yeah.
a do not miss. Then
We're not done yet, because one of the most important documents that we used to find out some of the things that were happening in the Revolutionary War were the letters of of a young man and his wife from Ipswich, Joseph Hodgkins and his wife Sarah, who wrote each other over 100 letters or have actually been preserved during the Revolutionary War. And we're going to do a reading with two characters playing the parts of these writing and reading these letters to each other.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm aware that the state of Massachusetts has challenged communities to dig a little deeper and tell the stories not only of the generals and the commanders and the battles, but what about the women and children and people of color who were left at home?
Yeah,
and so
this is why Sarah's letters to Joseph and also his replies to her are so important, because Sarah writes about what's going on at home. You know, there was an epidemic while Joseph was gone. Many children died.
Oh.
You know, how were his parents? Who was taking care of the farm? These were his concerns.
Amen.
And she was tired.
Yes.
She was doing all of these things herself.
Yes.
And of course, Joseph was also tired because he's off on the involved with the war for 4 years.
Such
4 years away.
sacrifice, Yeah,
Yeah.
tremendous. Okay, so then we get a little break.
Yes.
We've got the Hillbilly Ham Hocks or something. It's super fun, sort of Appalachian
Yeah.
field band. Wonderful. I met them through Shirley Berry. So
And where's that going to be?
that's going to be in that beautiful lawn out behind the Whipple House,
Close to Sally's Pond?
close to Sally's
Yeah.
Pond and the Butterfly Garden. And then there's that wonderful walkway that goes along the river to the cemetery. If you haven't done that, you must.
Yeah, that's nice.
But before the day is over, there is yet another sort of historic reenactment.
What's that?
Alan Minoin, the
Okay.
Ipswich town
Yeah.
planner, is going to be telling us about the Alexander Knight House replica and really tying it together for us. It was suggested to me by my neighbor, who's going to be playing Reverend Wise.
Right.
Um,
yeah.
That the Alexander Knight House was basically an early American solution for compassionate.
Homelessness.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. And so what's interesting to me about this story of the Alexander Knight House replica, of course, we've got that fabulous structure with the thatched roof to serve as a constant reminder, but this idea that in modern times, we wrestle often with the very same challenges that our ancestors.
Yeah, you know, and if people haven't met Alan, he's the town planner. He's a really dynamic guy. He is so much fun to be with. I can't wait to see how he tells this story.
He's very excited about
He
it.
really is.
So
He's great.
lots of really great things to celebrate and to revisit
Yep.
on Sunday, October 19th.
That's right.
Ipswich Illumination, the revolution
And what time does it
continues.
start?
2 to 5-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, but go check the historicipswich.net website.
That's right.
It's got all of the details.
It's on the front page.
Nice.
There you go.
Okay,
Thank you, Karen.
that was fun.